Adventure Team, how are things? Oh, watch out. It's been a while. Why has it been a while? Well, we've just, we've gone past our busy period of calving, and I thought, geez, I thought it'd be a good video to make to see what a dairy farmer in New Zealand goes through during the midst of calving. So, yeah. I'll start. We finished milking at about 4 o'clock, and I had my coffee, and I thought I'll get you along and show you what I do on a day-to-day basis, or jobs that I do during the day to get us through calving, to get our cows healthy and milking well. So I am here with my milkers. I usually, after milking, I just quickly go and check them. They seem to be doing really well. There's 290 in here. We've got about 25 in the colostrums, so we've calved about 315, 320 out of the 540 that are meant to calve. So we are well into it. We are well over halfway, and the season so far has just been absolutely amazing. So we cannot complain. It could always turn to, well, shit, but at the moment everything's going really well. The cows are doing about 22 litres, so yeah, that'll rise. Hopefully we get to about 28 litres, but that's for the months to come. They have just calved, and it usually takes them about 6 to 8 weeks to start peaking. So we'll get there. Yeah, come along, have a geese. If you like this video by the end, and I hope you do, please like it, please subscribe to the channel, and maybe share it around. Why not? Yeah. I am now going to go to the colostrums to see how they're doing and put a fence up. Right, here we are at the colostrums. There's about 25 of them here. Colostrums means the cows that have calved over the last 4 days. So they have to be milked separately for 4 days before they can go into the main vat to be supplied to our dairy company for human consumption. So, and also the 4 days that they are, we put them in a different tank of milk, and that gets fed to the calves that these girls have spat out. But as you can see, they're all standing up. That's purely why I'm here. I'm not here to give them another break. They've got plenty of feed here. It's just purely to have a look and see if everyone's healthy and standing up and basically grazing, just to see whether they're right. They do go through a stressful period, these 4 or 5 days, the day before they calve kind of thing. Then they calve, which is quite stressful. Then they also, they have to start milking all of a sudden. So their mag and calcium levels need to be tip-top. If they're not, they quite often go down with milk fever. So I did some blood tests this week. I got the results back yesterday, and their mag and calcium levels are very good. So there shouldn't be any problems, but you never know. I can't sleep at night if I haven't checked these girls. So we check these about 2 or 3 times a day, and at the moment they're doing very, very well. So now I've done this, I've put up a fence for tomorrow. One of my staff members will dust this again tomorrow. I only get 1 break a day. So now what I'll do now is I'll go to the springers, which are out the back of the farm. I will check to see if there's any cows and calves, and I will tag them there. So the cow and another cow, and the calf is way out there. A lot of mismothering happens in these situations, but yeah, it is what it is. That's why we check them about 4 or 5 times a day. This one's bloody, it's not old, it's still wet. I've got a calf tag here. I put it around that calf, and I note it down in my book, and you guys are definitely overfed, so I don't know why you're screaming at me. Yeah, so I just put a tag on there, and I note it down, so in the morning all that mismothering and all that sort of stuff doesn't matter anymore, because it's all noted in my notebook. Ooh, there's another one there, guys, girls. Woohoo! We're only sort of averaging about 5, 6 a day, although this morning we had 13, but the average has sort of been that 5, 6 a day. We did peak at about 20 to 25, but we're 3 weeks into calving, and that it has definitely slowed down now. So yeah, I'll get it a tag and I'll show you what I do in my little notebook. Look at that, she's already trying to stand up. I just love these cows, love these cows. This is a beautiful cow. So this will add a lot of hybrid vigor into our herd in 2 years time, when this little girl will become a first time mother, and we'll milk her then. But anyway, I've got my yellow little notebook from LIC, and what I do is on the left hand side there you'll see the cow number, and on the right hand side those little numbers are the calf tags, the temporary calf tags that I put on. So in the morning when we grab all the cows and calves that have calved, we put them in the calf shed, and then we can tag the girls so that they can go to Vanessa's daycare centre and get fed and stuff. So these girls are happy. They're actually my cleanup crew. This is the springers mob, the cows that are due to calve still. And looking over there, that's their break for tomorrow. Bit of hay, actually our last bale of hay. We're all finished. So I'm finished for today. Well, hang on, I'm not finished for today. I will go home, have some tea, spend some time with the kids, have a shit in the shower, and then come here again and have a look to see if there's any more new calves. So I will see you later on tonight in the dark with my little light. Hey girl! No, nothing. Well, nothing new at the moment. Hang on, I better put my phone down and have a better look. Okay, I found one more. I wish I could show you, but it's too bloody dark and these girls are they're just circling. Let me find this light. How the hell do you work this? Come on, here we go. They're just around me, being idiots, of course. Hey, girls. Oh, they're playing around, rushing around, trying to get in front of me on the bike. Not hungry, of course, but anyway, it's 9:15, and I think it's time for bed. I'll be up just before 4 o'clock, try to get out of the door at about 4 o'clock. So I got the dishes done tonight, so I'm in for a wicked night. I'll see you in the morning, team. Sure. Morning, team. It's 4:10. I'm 5 minutes late. Hang on. I've got my earmuffs on and I've got my my earphones on. It's a bit windy and I'm trying to get that noise, that windy noise out of there, so sorry for looking like a bloody idiot. I'm just setting the shed up. We usually start milking at around 5 o'clock, and afternoon milking's 2:30. We start quite early, but we've got a 30 aside with 10 automatic cut removers, but 510, 520 cows through a 30 aside is quite a few cows. Shed's probably supposed to be a little bit bigger, but well, we don't mind. But it does, milking does take a little bit longer than, it's about 18 rows, so yeah, it takes a wee while, 2.5 hours. So that's why we start early in the morning, but quite early in the afternoons. But part of the reason is because we do milk quite a long time, but yeah, other reason is just like getting home at 4:30, 5 o'clock. Spend some time with the family, la-di-da-di-da, especially for staff as well. They get home nice and early. They don't get overworked. They know they're going to get home. So yeah. So I've finished doing the finished setting up the cow shed. I am now going to get the duster, put a bag of mag on, and go and dust the mag. The reason why I didn't dust mag yesterday is because there was a bit of weather on the forecast, and I don't want to dust and get it all rained out and having to do it again. So I'll quickly do it now. Check for cows and calves, let them over, come back and we'll start milking, I guess. Alright, I'm back with the cows and calves, the springers. I got my duster. I got a bag of magnesium oxide, and we will spread that around. I found another 2 calves. Get out, good girls. And I think there's about, oh, sorry about that. There was a gust of wind and a bit of rain. I'm bloody wet again. But we're done. All the cows and all the calves are temporarily tagged. I've dusted. I've rolled the fence up. You can't see it. You can see the shed lights way at the back. Cows are happy. We'll come back here later on. I'm going to go back to the shed and make me a coffee. And I'll see you after milking. Milking takes about an hour and a half. Something like that. Usually finished about 6:30, 7 o'clock. So I'll see you then. And by then we'll probably go and get some cows and calves in. Woohoo! Let the milking commence. Girls. Ooh, they got a bit of milk again. Starting to leak too. See you later on. Woohoo! All done. 290 cows milked, 25 colostrums, and I think it's 6:45. So still a bit dark to pick cows and calves up. So we're going to have a cup of coffee, maybe 2, and wait until it's light, and we'll go and get cows and calves. And the weather's sort of shat itself, but hopefully I can make a decent video getting cows and calves, and we'll just see. Glenn's just finishing off, hanging the cups up, and then we'll get going again. 7 o'clock or 7:15, and there are little calfies. There's my big beautiful cow. Another one. We'll go and take the mothers out, the bike, and we'll go and milk them, I guess. Trim their tails, do all that sort of jazz. The rain seems to have gone away, so that might come back. Hey babe! Alright, so we're all done. Without explaining it too much or showing videos that it's too unsafe for me to take cows out on a bike and then also try and video it. But as you can see over there, my manager's just taken the last cow that's calved out. We basically get the cows and calves in, then take the cows that have calved out of the paddock, and then we'll take them to the shed. Pretty simple. Usually takes about 10-15 minutes. Do it calm, so it's not that stressful. So yeah, all done. 10 cows. Whoa. Woo! Here we go. Our new crop of calves. I will. This is just getting pretty big there, team. Pretty big. Now, all any of these girls that are in here, they will get tagged, and they'll be our future stock for in 2 years' time. So I'll match the calf tag with the mother, and then we know who is who. Yeah. Currently got one of my staff members, Glenn. He's putting the cows into the shed, and I now have, I don't know if you can see that, my other staff member, my manager, is just dusting the colostrum break. What he'll do is he'll dust, then he'll roll the fence up, and they get their one break for today. So by the time he's done all of that, we should almost be finished milking these new calved cows, and they will then be with the colostrums for the next 4 days. So, and after that, we'll almost be done, team. We'll almost be done. All right, all the cups are on. We've trimmed the tails. We put a little bit of tape on, and the reason why we do that, we have 4 colours. I'll show you here. Every colour, every day is another colour. So today it's white, tomorrow it's red, the day after it's green, the day after that it's yellow, and the day after we check the milk to see if it's good for human consumption with this, and then those cows can go into the main mob. So I did a cold rinse after milking today, and after these cows have milked, I'll do a hot wash. And I've ticked these cows off, everything looks good, sounds good, and then we'll be finished. Sure. Just a little explanation on the calf milk. The new cows that calved, we milked this in this drum. You can see it's bloody yellow. It's first colostrum. Tomorrow morning when we milk the colostrums, this is from the cows that have calved 2, 3 and 4 day old. So we stick that into there, and any excess milk that Vanessa doesn't need for the young calves goes into the big calf milk tank, and that's for the old calves later on. We just save this milk up for later on. And then you've got the big tank for the human consumption that Fonterra, our dairy company, picks up. So yeah. We're all done. It's 8:45. All staff are, Glenn's just leaving, and my manager's already home. So this is it until 2 o'clock. When my manager gets the cows in, and me and the manager work. Glenn's part-time, so that's it for him for today. So we're all here at 4:45, and we're all gone again at 8:45. You should go, I'll show you the checklist. What we go through every day. I fed and dusted the springers, tagged all the calves that were there, temporarily tagged them. We milked the cows and the colostrums. We had a good old coffee break until it was light. We got the cows and calves in. We milked the new cows. The manager fed the colostrums and dusted. And the manager, while we were milking, he's already put the fences up for today and tomorrow. So all that's left to do tonight is dust for the milkers and milk the cows. So we usually start about 2:30, and we're usually out of here about 4:15. So yeah, that was the morning on our dairy farm. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We'll just keep continuing it. I will end up tonight and the break where I started the video. I'm going to go home, spend some time with the kids, have a bit of breakfast of course, and then I might do a bit of urea. Other than that, there's nothing else to do really. Well, there's always something to do, but it is Saturday, it is the weekend. Calm it down, but calm your farm. Have a good time. We'll see you this afternoon. Checking out Vanessa's calving operation, called Vanessa's Daycare Centre. How many cows you got here, babe?
In this year I've got 40.
You got 40, so 20 in each pen. You know how much milk they're getting?
4.5 to 5 litres.
4.5 to 5 litres, and they get a bit of muesli. They're actually eating the muesli. They're finishing about a bag a day already, so it's not too bad. What are in those drums?
In that drum, the white stuff is oxyguard.
Yeah.
It's to help bind them.
Yeah.
So then, yeah, effectively it's like calf crack. They love it.
Yeah.
And then this one, this year I'm trialing this stuff. It's called Stockumates, which is like a mineral stuff. It's like, looks like dirt.
Yeah.
And this is what calves will eat if they need it.
Okay,
It's
cool.
like a
Bloody
healthy, beneficial thing.
Yeah.
But it's always on, they've always got this ad lib.
Yeah. A bit of water trough. Calves seem to be doing real well this year. It's coming real quick, so these will be 2 weeks old?
Almost 3 weeks.
Almost 3 weeks old. So
They're being dehorned next week.
yeah, getting dehorned next week, so we're bloody into it. Looking good. Happy. Kids, happy? Yeah, okay, cool. Woo! Had some breakfast. I, of course, had a little farmer's nap. A bit longer than normal, about half an hour to an hour. I did a little bit of urea. I think I finished up until Monday. See what the weather's like. When it rains here, it fucking pours. So I really have to be strategic on whether I put urea on or not. I sort of need almost 10 days of... Doesn't matter if it rains, but you know, it can bloody absolutely hell here. But Just did some dusting for the milkers tonight. I think the manager's just hopped on his bike. It's 2 o'clock. He's going to get the cows in and we'll start milking. And we'll see you after that. Woo! Milking's finished. The day is over. Well, the day is over. As you can see from the start of the movie, I've got a few things left to do before I go home, but it's 4:05. And these girls are happily eating their eating their fresh grass. And that's a day in the life of a Kiwi dairy farmer. I know, I can't stress this enough. This is not exactly what everyone does, of course, but the basics are there, and this is how seasonal farming goes. We are busy at times and we don't do much at times, so we're pretty busy. Well, I wouldn't call it busy actually. The staff got plenty of time off. They got about 4 or 5 hours off during the day, and they're home quite early. I might not be, but you know, I don't mind that too much. But I really hope you enjoyed the video. I know it's a bit long, I'm sorry, but it just I could have gone twice as long really if I wanted to get into the details, which I really wanted to, but we'll save that for another day. I really do hope you enjoyed it, and the videos will just start coming in again. I guess calving season's slowing down, so hopefully these videos will start going back to weekly videos. So we'll see you later. We'll see you next time. Hopefully you have a good week and a good weekend. Chores.